First play of the period, first down here. Motion from the wideout. Looks as if he's going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Miners. Fitted in the window for the score.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. The LSU Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And, Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to pass. It's Navarro. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on second and long. He wants to change this route. Going up top again. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Take it away, broadcast team.
Dropping back, it's Navarro. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Those LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Navarro. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. To the air on on first down. He lets one fly deep. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Talk about a great way to start the game and setting the tone right out of the gate.
Hey, man, sometimes it takes a couple drives to get the juices going and get in a rhythm. No, sir. They came on the field locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow start here.
They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. So Coastal Carolina's offense will get the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
He's got it again. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The shot that clears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. To the air, it's Navarro. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He wants to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab on the right. Finds a seam. Touchdown, LSU. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the North Carolina Tar Heels. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Back to throw, it's Navarro. Going for a big play right off the bat. Brings it down on the right side. He's at the touchdown, LSU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will go to work for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to win.
And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
I love being a defender and playing in front of my home crowd. And when you give them something to cheer about, they go nuts. And how about the first play? The very first play of the football game, you get a sack and make this place go crazy.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's ball. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Quarterback making adjustments. To throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, he had it right in his... for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to pass. Going over the top. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Unloads to the right. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
There's a reason third down is called the money bet. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little extra time. He's going to take a shot right away. Snatches it on the run. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Might be changing the route. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. With the catch, it's Wilson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
The Gators want to crank the tempo.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
Nice job on the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run. And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy.
Pulls it in down the sideline. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Gators are marching down the field.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Gonna look downfield again. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. Touchdown, Florida! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete, in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design. Nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's finally dragged down, but what a return as he takes it out to the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
Got enough for the first. On the move at the 30. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Wolverines come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get him some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the play.
Pocket breaking down. Lets it go to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
heard us talk about it a million times. Find the tight end in the red zone. Use the big bodies, right? Well, they do. And he drops it. God, that is not normal for the tight end position. These are the guys you depend on down here in this area.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
I love running the angle route, whether it's on first down, second down, third route. It's a really good route. It's a safe route. Just takes a little bit of timing over the middle of the field. But, hey, again, getting it to a playmaker in space, always winning.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play, you practice.
Sneaks it in.
And, man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and help many times, and, man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality, and they pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Flagway. The quick out. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion.
He's going up top. He's got it at the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gator!
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And he tacked on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Toss sweep to the right. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It's complete. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run.
There he goes! Touchdown, Michigan! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Trying to get behind the defense. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Extra point here will tie the game.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. The give to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll go hurry up here. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. After picking up the 1st down, they still have to move quickly here. To the air, it's Underwood. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on...
Looking deep. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Harry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And I think they'll give him 2 on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. The Wolverines want to move quickly. Trying play action. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Looking for the score. And that one's way too far for everybody.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up an amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's 0 hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
Touchdown, Florida! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Buys a little time. He's going to let one go back to the middle. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Turns it on in midfield. Takes it the other way. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. And the Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll start this third quarter with a run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Wolverines in the hurry-up. They'll run the toss. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. He'll try to tack on one more.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
A strike downfield. Racing down the left side. Touchdown Gator. Once he got a step, it was off. Over right to the house.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll try to get outside. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Trying to get the corner. Turning on the Jets. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Here comes the heat. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. So now it's second and long. The toss to the right. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. You used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
He got him! So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. And the D deny them on second and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And they did tack on the extra point. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
That's a really good play by the defender. I think quarterbacks, when they see these routes and they think they can get these routes pretty much at will because my receivers are so fast, I usually get such a big cushion. And then when they sit down for that comeback route, it's usually open. But that defender says, no, sir, not in my building.
This time he's got it. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Wilson. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds, marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gators moving quickly to the line.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
To the air, it's Lagway. Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. He'll try to take it back.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Toss sweep to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Yeah, and how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
Unloads it downfield. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind.
Knocked out at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Glagway. Quick completion on the out. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Gators are threatening in the red zone. The give on the inside. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Wants to go up top. He caught it. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was...
Scores on the sneak.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though this team's going to be leaving here with it now.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The offense comes out for what almost certainly will be its final drive late in the fourth quarter. He's open on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Deep shot for the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Into the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll set up to throw. Bringing the heat. Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the two-point conversion attempt is stopped. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when
sends it downfield. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Zings it complete to the right. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation. position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Sooners will kick it away to start us off. Inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I love the offense coming out being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away. But the defense was waiting, and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that, too. Like, expecting the pass, played the pass, made the first big play in this ball game, the very first play of the game.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He might want another play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air, looking to buy time. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's first out of bounds.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to sit.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Under fire.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Going to swing it on second down. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab on the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown Gamecocks! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Really nice timing on that throw by the quarterback. Took his steps, he hitched, he got rid of it quickly on the line, put it on his guy running straight down the field, and he's able to catch it in the end zone.
And the extra point was good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. We're all tied up, and they'll try to get it right back. They're going for an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Burks. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Sooners headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Quarterback making checks. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Looking for the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. After the missed connection, it's 3rd down for this offense. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Tatum. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Here's a hit. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burks. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown Sooners. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays.
Looking downfield on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man all the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. No need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. That's caught. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. He makes a catch. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. They get to the line quickly. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to...
A shot toward the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Got his man on the right. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear.
He uncorks one deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. The 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown Gamecocks. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The offense changing the play. Catch in the middle, it's Burks. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Throwing right. That is just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And the Sooners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the 1st half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the 1st half.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Trying to burn this defensive back. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Balls it in. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Touchdown, South Carolina! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the move from inside his 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to change this route. To the air. It's Mateer. Going to take a shot at this DB. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rushes on him. Catch in the middle. It's Sategna. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Man, and they tried the surprise onside to start the second half, and this game's a great game. It's been back and forth, tie football game. Maybe trying to jumpstart yourself, but I'll tell you what, now you've put your defense in a bind. Let's see how they respond.
Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just keeps swinging it. Grab near the marker. It's Burks. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Sooners look to keep this drive humming. back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. Touchdown Sooners. And that one will give them the lead. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Keeps it on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes a connection. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
QB draw. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they'll get him down after a solid return. To throw, it's Mateer. Under fire. And to get rid of it quickly. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be changing the route. To the air on 2nd down. He fires a bullet to the right. He's got it on the outside. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Wheeler. Oh, he's got some space. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Caught over the middle, it's Sategna. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Throws to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. The Sooners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Complete to the left. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Now from inside the red zone. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. On second and goal, they go right back to it. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
I know I've never seen this before. The punt team on the field in the red zone, they're in scoring position. I mean, trick play's coming, right? Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Anxious moments, but the Hands team is able to fall on it. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Making side adjustments here. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And it's another 1st and 10 play.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes in the 39.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean up,
the offense coughs it up. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead. Clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble. Big-time costly mistake.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by game tackling. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it?
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Quarterback may change this route. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Dumps it to the back. With the catch, it's Tatum. He's loose. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Sooners have pushed it inside the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Sooners. And another passing touchdown for this Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100 touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys and they've had good days, but how about this day? I mean, fitting the ball all over the yard, just padding the stats, and you start mentioning guys like Jones, and you start mentioning guys like Baker Mayfield, that's Sooner pristine legacy there.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete downfield. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on 1st down from the 43. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wheeler. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.